All right. Before we go, we're going to get to my humble opinion. And we're going to talk about some music that I listened to that I liked, at least for the most part. I do realize that my humble opinion ends up being like a unintentional promotional segment for different artists. And trust me, I want to talk about stuff that I don't like, which I have before, but most of the time I just like to talk about things that I like. So maybe it's not so much a review critical segment, but more of like a recommendation kind of thing. But I'm going to get a little critical today, and I'm just about to with this first one. New track from 21 Pilots, Backslide. And you might be surprised that I said before that I'm going to be a little critical. I'm going to be a little critical with this one. While I've been a big fan of the last two singles for this upcoming Clancy album, I got to say that Backslide is not my favorite track from the three so far. I like the instrumental. I really like Tyler's flow in the verses. I really want to like the chorus, but it's just got too many lyrics in it. You know, sometimes I have a problem with songs like that where it's like, man, this chorus is kind of going on forever, and it doesn't really have much of a hook. It's just a lot of lyrics in one chorus, and I want to like it because I like the passion in Tyler's voice and the singing and such, but it just doesn't grab me, really. It doesn't hook me like the other two songs did. And I know not every song has to have a hook, but this feels like it's a song that's trying to have a hook, but it's just not really working. I don't hate the song. It's just probably going to be more of a, when the album comes out, it's probably going to be a skipper for me, you know. So unfortunately, not. I like the music, and I like Paul Meany's production on it. Which, by the way, there was a little announcement on the Mute Math page. Paul Meany, who formerly was the lead singer for Mute Math, he's been producing a lot of music, especially with 21 Pilots and Half Alive, maybe others, but I'm not aware of those. But he's finally releasing his own music pretty soon, and that's going to be coming out this year, so I'm excited about that. But anyways, 21 Pilots, Backslide, it's all right. Maybe you might like it, especially if you are a 21 Pilots plan. 21 Pilots plan. Wow, I actually tried to get it right that time, and I still 21 Pilots fan. You might like Backslide. So, yeah. I'll take anything you have. If you could throw me a line, I should have loved you better. Do you think that... Next up, we have yet another single from our good friend Benjamin Daniel. What a handsome guy. We love him. We love him, don't we? We love him. And so he's got a new song called Lights Out, and it's a song about being a kid, which I actually heard this song a while ago because I'm a backer, because I support independent music. And I really loved it then, and I wanted to talk about it then, but now I finally get the chance, and I get the chance to listen to it more consistently rather than having to go to the campaign or the email just to listen to it. But so it's a song about being a kid again, which makes sense because this is probably the most upbeat and fun song I've heard from Benjamin. I wish I had the lyrics because I would have a better analysis for you guys, but from what I could gather, it's about becoming like a child again through the joy of Jesus Christ and how he makes all things new. So it's got a wonderful, fun message. And another good friend of ours, Chase Tremaine, plays guitar on this track and really brings it to life, honestly. Thanks to the guitars, drums and the rhythm of Ben's melodies. The song has a real liveliness to it. I don't know. There's sometimes with certain songs when the rhythm of the melody is just right. Yes, magnifique. So it honestly, when I listen to it, it makes me want to go for a drive and just drive real fast on the highway and just bob my head while I'm doing it. It's a lot of fun and very heartfelt, as is normal for a Benjamin Daniel track. So definitely check out Lights Out by Benjamin Daniel. All right, next up, an artist that I've been wanting to talk about on this show, but have not really taken the chance to. Matt Kearney, I think I'm pronouncing it. It might be Kearney, but I've always known him as Matt Kearney. He's been releasing some singles for the past few months that I've really enjoyed, and I just haven't had the room to really talk about his music, but now I'm finally taking this chance to talk about it because he is supposed to be coming out with an album this year. But this new track, Drowning in Nostalgia, compared to his previous singles recently released, this is his most laid back so far, at least instrument wise. There's no drums or anything, just layered acoustic guitars, and in place of drums, you got some snaps and some claps, and you have some layered vocals as well. But it is no less rhythmic or listenable. It's still really fun to listen to, just like the previous tracks that he's already released. But while it is a catchy and fun tune, and while the track is about nostalgia, it's not about the good kind of nostalgia. See, Matt sings about a man who is troubled by the trauma of his past and cries to his significant other of his desire to heal and be free. So it's one of those songs that just has an upbeat feel to it, but really bittersweet lyrics. But it is really, I love songs like that are on the surface very poppy, but when you listen to it, it's got a deeper meaning to it. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. And I gotta say, so I used to listen to Matt Kearney pretty consistently back in the day, around, like, say, when his album Ships in the Night came out. And for some reason, I just kind of stopped because I guess my attitude was like, oh, all he creates is just pop music, like coffee shop pop music or whatever. And I just kind of started disregarding him for some reason. But now I've been kind of going back to it, and it's like, why did I do that? I mean, yeah, his music is like more poppy, but that doesn't mean it's any less meaningful. I mean, he's very good at what he does and at crafting songs. So yeah, I'm gonna start listening to him again. So I'm sorry, Matt. Anyways, yeah, check out Drowning in Nostalgia and all the other previous singles as well from Matt Kearney.
He already knows. Said I wanna be free, darling, like I feel in my dreams. It's all that I see.
And last but not least, we have a new single from the band My Epic. If you guys have never listened to them before, you should. They're really good. They're a really good band. And there was a new announcement that they were recently signed to Tooth and Nail Records, which I think they were signed to Face Down Records, but they're recently re-signed to Tooth and Nail, which is pretty cool. And this is their first release through Tooth and Nail, and it's called Northstar. And it's dark, it's heavy, it's atmospheric. It's got a bit of industrial rock in there, sort of. It's a heavy hitting song that, excuse me, that makes you sneeze. That it's kind of a battle cry to the church, reminding us what our place is and who our leader is. And yeah, it's just a song that just kind of gets you pumped up, which is not always typical for My Epic. They're usually pretty like pretty emotion driven in their lyrics, and I guess this is too, but it's more like let's go, let's get together, we're under one cause. This is who we are, this is what we do, and this is who our God is. And I love it, and I'm really excited for what else is to come from them. So glad to have My Epic back. Definitely check out Northstar by My Epic. All right, and that is it for my humble opinion. That's all the opinions. That's all the humble opinions that I got. All the rest are prideful opinions. I'm just kidding. I mean, I guess you could say that all the opinions I've had so far have a bit of pride in them. So why are they called humble opinions? Who knows? Well, hello there. Thanks so much for watching this video. It means a lot. Not sure if you noticed, but this is actually a clip from a longer full-length episode that you can go check out right now on my main channel. I'm Clifford today, because this channel is just a clips and highlights channel, because if you're not a real YouTuber unless you have multiple channels. So anyways, go like and subscribe and all that stuff. I love you.